Hi, my name is Mildred and you're welcome to Self Fitness Club. Cell is located right behind the UPSC school. It's actually in the same building as the Cell filling station. Today I'm here with Isaac Royal Dogboe. He's actually a Ghanaian British professional boxer and he held the WBO super bantamweight in 2018. So I'm here to have a little chit chat with him. Stay tuned. He held the WBO super bantamweight title in 2018 and still Neho.
Still Neho.
How are you doing?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm fine.
Happy New Year.
Many happy returns.
Thank you.
You know, we were supposed to do this interview last year during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And you vanished.
Duty calls sometimes, and sometimes you have to, really make it.
Makes sense.
It's a new year,
Makes
so
sense.
at least you are my first person interviewing me.
I appreciate
So it's a blessing in disguise as well.
So how's the new year going so far? It's just been a week down already, but how is it going?
It's a blessing, I'm really enjoying my time here. I've been in Ghana for like 6 weeks, and it's coming to a close. All the same, I'm having a good time, but not forgetting what's ahead of me. And that is training. So I'm keeping active, as well as spending time with my family and having a good time.
So there's two main reasons why you are here today for this interview, obviously. And for me to fight you
Oh.
and knock you out in the first three minutes. Are you ready?
That's not happening.
Are you sure?
As for the interview, yes. For the fighting, no.
No, because you're scared?
It's not happening.
You're scared I'm going to knock you out?
You can knock me out. She can knock me out. No.
Okay, so let's go straight into it. So first off, how does it feel to be a fighter? What does fighting mean to you?
To me, it's a sport. It's a disciplinary sport, A lot of people see the contraindications that comes with it and not the other things that comes with it. Boxing is a sport that it improves your confidence, it improves your ability to focus, knowing that you have a set task ahead of you. And, so you have to really stay grounded and focus on something. Because when your lack of focus can lead you to many, many things that, are not, that you don't plan. So for me, boxing is a sport that keeps me focused. It keeps me, grounded. It keeps me in the presence of God. Because constantly I know that, look, there's something ahead of me. Constantly I know that I have to be pure. I have to, have a free mind, not thinking about all the things that are happening around me. A lot of people may say, oh, it's dangerous, it's this, it's that. But walking is dangerous because anything can happen to you. So for me, it's something that I enjoy doing. Boxing wasn't my first choice of sports I wanted to do when I was younger.
To ask you if you were pushed into it in something or you wanted to, because it could be anything you want. Were you pushed into it? Is it something you wanted to do?
I wouldn't say pushed into it. I would rather say I was maybe I'm looking for that word.
Pushed into it.
No, not pushed. I wouldn't say pushed.
Okay.
I was persuaded. Okay. I was persuaded into doing boxing. Every child wanted to be a footballer. Well, most children anyway, like myself. There were many things I wanted to be when I was younger. Boxing was not one of them.
Okay.
So as I was growing up, my father kind of drew my attention to boxing, and the constant, telling me, oh, you are scared. You are scared. You are scared.
You just want to show him how you're not scared, so you want to do
exactly. And who I never knew I was gonna be where I'm at today. So my father really, he had a vision. He saw the vision, and God really used him. He was very instrumental in everything. And my first year, I won multiple national titles in England. I went to the Olympic Games, and then boom, 10 pro, and then the rest is history.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
And we're still writing history.
For sure. So for the nature of your career and your lifestyle, how important is fitness to you?
Fitness is everything, you know. Be stronger than your excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. To me, you know, I would say praise be to God because I don't get sick.
Wow.
You know, maybe when I get sick or when I become ill, it's very, very rare.
Okay.
And I'm always just up and about. I
You're
train,
active.
you know, I sweat all the toxins out of my body. You know, I eat the right things. Even though sometimes we have our own, you know, the good stuff, you know, the good stuff. We love the good stuff, but all the same, we eat, you know, properly. And I really believe that fitness, just as boxing, it's a way of life. You know, it also keeps you motivated, it keeps you focused. You know, it keeps you healthy and keeps you it makes you happy because you train, you meet people, and everyone has their own. It's on their own journey.
Yeah.
Sometimes you meet someone, you feel like, raw, I can really vibe with this person, and you have something in common.
Yeah.
You know, and it just kind of like just builds from there.
So you have a workout plan, you have a meal plan. What do you do actually?
Um, when I'm like, let's say now,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say I'm keeping active.
Active.
Like I'm not really in intensive training.
Okay.
I'm not in camp yet, but all the same, I have to keep active. So just so that, because you know, when I go back to camp it's really tough.
Okay.
You know, so I keep my body prepared. I keep my body and my mind focused, knowing that look, there's a task ahead of you. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't be, don't leave things that Don't just be too relaxed. You know, you have to 50-50, have a little bit of fun. All the same, you have to keep active. So right now, my typical day, I wake up. Sometimes I'll go for a run in the morning, maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour and a half. All depends of my day. And then I'll come to the gym. I do some strength training. Other times too, I'll go to the boxing gym and do some boxing training, shadow boxing, um, do the bag works and, do some technical sparring with my partner, and then, so we just kind of like keep it that way. We don't go too hard. It's not too intense because right now I'm just keeping active, just so that I still have my reflexes. I still the blood is still pumping and the muscles are still working. So yeah, that's my typical day right now. But when I'm in camp, everything's really structured. You wake up in the morning, you go to the boxing gym, you run, you spar. Sometimes 10 rounds, sometimes 8 rounds, sometimes you go 12. You hit the bags, and we have a day for strength and conditioning. So when fight time is coming, then everything starts to increase. Everything starts to go up until we reach about mid of the middle of the camp or the training period, and you start slowing things down. At that moment in time, your body starts to heal. The body starts to repair itself. Now you are getting ready for the fight. And you start thinking about game plan and all the other things. You start sorting out your nutrition, your weight cut, and everything, cutting weight, making sure that you're on point with your weight and everything. So by the time you get in the ring, the day before the fight, you're weighing. After that, you're ready to fight, and then that's basically it. My 2 losses as a pro.
Okay.
My 2 losses as a pro. How I dealt with it. The losing, I believe it was supposed to happen.
Okay.
It was